Welcome back, everyone. Want to get right out to Dave Aguilera. He is live this morning in northern Colorado, where the storm is really packing a punch.
You know, Dave, this storm is pretty remarkable in that we saw it start snowing yesterday afternoon, and it seems as though usually there's lulls and ebbs and flows. This storm has just brought snow steadily down for hours upon hours.
It certainly did, guys. Yeah. Hey, I wasn't ignoring you. We are live on Facebook and we're live on CBS 4 here at the same time. So the folks are joining us here. We even have somebody watching us on Facebook from Japan, believe it or not, this morning. We're at the I-25 and Brighton exit here. Here in this location, at least right here, it looks like about 6 inches of snow. But we drove over on a little frontage road, and some of the drifts along the roadway are up to a foot on one side and covering the street. We're looking at I-25 here. There's the southbound lane here, and what you see here is snow-packed roads. What you might be running into, at least on the north side from here all the way into North Denver, is you'll see a little pavement on the roads, and then it's completely covered in snowfall there. And then you'll run into some areas that haven't been plowed. It's a little deeper on some locations. The other thing we've noticed is when you get off on some of the exits or get on the on-ramps here, there's quite a bit in the way of snow on those areas too, so you'll run into some pretty thick snow in some of those areas going on as well. Eddie, I don't know if we could, can we see the back of the weather lab here? We have a temperature right now of 23 degrees here going on. Humidity, as you might expect, at 92%. So very cold. And the wind is kicking up from about 15 to 20 miles per hour. So from time to time, our wind chill drops down into the single digits to below zero. Ashton Altieri. Ashton, you are live on Facebook. Let me turn this baby around. There's the camera. Ashton Altieri's back in the Colorado Weather Center. Ashton, you're live on Facebook with us here right now.
This is the first,
Jamie says, stay warm and stay safe.
I don't think I've ever been on CBS 4 and Facebook Live simultaneously. That's a first. That's pretty cool.
Isn't that crazy?
All right, we'll say hi to
I got somebody here saying, Maryland says Florida is feeling good right now. Glad she doesn't have to put up with the snow. How about that?
Yeah, right. Maryland and Florida. Yeah, I think some of us would trade our weather with yours, but we wouldn't want to do that in the summer, right? Every region has a tough season to get through. Hey, Greeley, the UNC campus, they called off classes for today. They were supposed to go to class. Not happening. We've been saying all along areas north of the Denver metro area would get hit the hardest, and that's definitely been the case. Northern mountains have seen a lot of snow as well. Snow Stakes at Steamboat with 19 degrees, showing at least a half a foot of snow. Monarch has 9 inches. Beaver Creek has 5 inches. Aspen Mountain has 4 inches. So as expected, the ski area is not seeing quite as much snow as we've seen here along the Front Range, but still doing okay. And you'll definitely find some fresh powder ahead of Thanksgiving in the mountains. Fort Collins, 14 inches of snow, and that's from a couple of hours ago. That number's likely higher now. Anything above 17 inches will put Fort Collins into the top 5 heaviest snowfalls on record, regardless of what date or what month or what year. Quite something, and this is historic snow for the Fort Collins area. Elizabeth has a foot of snow on the ground. Johnstown has 8.5 inches. Commerce City has almost a foot, 10 inches being reported there. Blizzard warning out on the plains. As Andrea has been mentioning, I-76 closed east of the metro area. I-70 closed as well because of the blizzard conditions on the plains. We have a winter storm warning for the metro area until 2 p.m. After 2 o'clock, that's when things should start getting better. But between now and then, we're looking at an additional 5 to 8 inches of snow for Denver. Most of that will occur before lunchtime. Boulder, Fort Collins, Greeley, another 3 to 6. Northern Foothills, another 4 to 8, and then for the high country another 2 to 6, including up the ski areas. So the heaviest snow band right now is on the west side of town, west of I-25, Golden, Wheat Ridge, Arvada, down through parts of Lakewood, into King Carroll. That C-470 stretch on the west side of town, oh, it is tough. The snow is really coming down, enough wind coming in off the foothills to cause blowing. It's just tough traveling there for sure on the west side of town. As we've been saying to everybody, no matter where you're at on the urban corridor, if you can just stay put and not travel until at least this evening, that's best. So there's the storm system. It'll pass over Denver this morning, make its way into Nebraska tonight, and then, look at this, our next storm comes in into Friday. And Friday night, I'm afraid more snow in Denver, snow for the mountains as well. But that next storm isn't nearly as big as this one.